So welcome to the very historic Boyne Valley here. We're at the Baltreas just down here, the mouth of the Boyne, and you can see coming up the Boyne River here. And of course this would have been very famous in Irish history and before even Irish history. And St. Patrick would have made his way up the Boyne here all the way to Tara to kind of raconteur with the kings of Ireland at the time at Tara. So on his way up here, he would have known, because of his Italian descent, he would have known all about garlic. And we'll show you where the wild garlic is now in the Boyne Valley. And he would have used that to flavour his dishes and influence Irish people. They mightn't have known that much about it, but Patrick would have certainly known about it. So we're here on a beautiful day, and we're just at Beaulieu House just up here, which is very famous because some of their ancestors actually took over the Battle of Trafalgar when Nelson got struck down, and exactly said that one of the descendants actually won the Battle of Trafalgar, of which the authorities were very grateful and gave them enough money to develop the old castle into the magnificent current house that it is, of kind of Dutch architecture, I imagine it is. It's quite magnificent, and it's a tourist visit in the summer. Once the pandemic is finished, keep your eye out for it. But it's just such a beautiful spot, and is not very well known at all, which is a shame really. That's a lovely herb and salad as well, comfrey, and I'd have to look it up, but it's actually very medicinal. And I think if you were struck down with not being able to sleep, comfrey leaves or comfrey tea, if you dried them, is meant to be very good for you. So here we have the little flower of the wild garlic, and it also has leaves, and it's lovely to sprinkle on your salad. Gives a lovely natural mild flavour of garlic and a wonderful aroma. But I use it to make nettle and garlic soup and that when I'm foraging. But you might be tempted to go after the bulbs or the roots of it, but it is a bit, I think, not worth the effort, and it's not really a foraging thing to pull up the roots, because it's not what you would expect, like the cultivated garlic, which has a big bulb on it. This doesn't, and again, you're probably not allowing it prosper for other years. So I think stick with the garlic flowers at this time of the year in late April, May and very early June, but already in June it'll be gone, and it turns into little black seeds, and then you could sprinkle the seeds on your garden or in a little spot in your garden or in a window box, and hopefully you would get to grow some wild garlic and can continue to pick the leaves and the flowers and put it on your spring salad. It's like the leaf of a tulip or even a daffodil or anything similar to that. You see it? And that will make the most gorgeous soup. There's the nettles. I'd have to put my gloves on for the nettles, but the nettle and wild garlic soup is just fabulous.